Hi everyone, it is your girl Tosca. This is going to be my 2 a.m. talks. And normally I was going to do it in my room, but the cats are in there, and except for my Audrey, she's right here. She wants me to pet her. Always, right? These cats. Okay, so this is my 2 a.m. talks. I don't know where this is actually going to go. I do feel like this is going to be maybe some predictions for the end of the year. And I actually want to know in the comment section if you would like me to do a live tarot reading on Saturday, the 6th of August. So let me know if you guys want me to do a live reading on Saturday. Alright, I'm gonna get started, you guys. Alright, you guys. To clarify my predictions, I am going to use my Osho Zen Tarot deck. And yeah, let's get started. What's going on for the end of the year? This could be anything. Could be related to politics, related to our personal lives, related to whatever. Some of you are going to get married. I see a very simple wedding, and I see a crown of flowers. So it's a very small wedding, like a garden wedding is what I'm seeing right now. So this is about love. Some of you might be meeting your husband or your wife, your future husband or wife. Some of you who watch me are a lot older than me and wonder if you will ever find love, and I do feel like you will. You just have to be open to it, right? You have to be open to it. If you guys want a personal reading, my email is in the description box below, and I can do an in-depth personal reading and all that. So that's very exciting. I absolutely love doing your personal readings. For those of you who've already had it, it's been just quite the experience for me. And I've done personal readings with people face to face, but never to the extent of like people on YouTube, and that's just, it just amazes me, and I appreciate all the feedback and comments that I'm getting. So what do we have? We got breakthrough, schizophrenia, and receptivity. I feel like some of you are so busy and spreading yourself too thin. Maybe you're working 2 to 3 jobs. But I do feel like if you are open to receiving, I do feel like you will find love suddenly. Rebirth. We are the world. Master. You got the rebel and the outsider. I do feel that some of you really watch my videos trying to get like really sound advice, and I feel so privileged to be able to do that. Just judging from some of the personal readings I've been getting, and some of you could be older than me, a lot older than me. Some of you can be a lot younger than me. But it's interesting how the dynamic is like, It's like I'm where I am, and yet my experiences and my ideas kind of can go either way, you know. I feel like some of you had the same type of culture or type of life that I had growing up. Some of you who are not in the US, I'm seeing like another country, I'm seeing Asia, Southeast Asia. I feel like some of you had a lot more pressure on you growing up. Some of you even had your spouse chosen for you growing up. There's this sense of like, there's this sense of like, you know, I need more answers. I need the answers. Some of you are looking for the answers to life when the answers are, I know it sounds cliche, but the answers are within you. Like the answers are there. Like when I say, you know, you should follow your intuition or follow your instincts or follow your gut feeling, you should really do that. Some of you are doing jobs that you really don't want to do completion. Yeah, you're trying to find the missing piece. Some of you are very creative, and yet you can't find the missing, you know, something holds you back every time, you know? So what's that about, you know? Awareness, and you know it. The only person holding you back is yourself, okay? That's a little motivation for you. The only person that's holding you back is yourself. Nothingness, yep, and the creator. A lot of you, and I'm just saying this from experience, a lot of you are great manifestors. You can turn nothing into something instantly, boom. Like, you set your petitions, you set your goals, and all of a sudden you see things happen around you constantly. So be conscious about your thoughts. Be careful with your thoughts. Be careful with because what you see and hear in your mind, you can see in the physical world. Okay? Some of you are going through, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but some of you are going through legal issues. One card. What's that about? Isolation. Some of you could have gone through like a really nasty divorce, or going through a divorce, or had a nasty divorce, or thinking about getting a divorce. Rightness. Integration. Yeah. And projection. And on the bottom it's change and participation and success. What did I say? Traveling. Okay. And trust. My favorite card on the deck is to trust. Trust. Trust the universe, right? Trust the divine. Some of you are living some of you might be living alone. And it's feeling very lonely. I feel like for some of you, if you guys are single, male or female, whatever you relate to, there's someone, if you're longing to talk to someone or longing to hear from someone, I'd say talk to them, because I feel like there's something here that's changing. I just heard something is moving into your favor. So something may be coming in, and you just have to trust the process. I do feel like some of you might be traveling a lot for the rest of the year, maybe. But this is sudden. Like, if something here is quickly moving. It might not happen like tomorrow, but probably within the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, things will happen to your favor. Things will work into your favor. You have to trust it. You have to believe it. You know, when you manifest, you have to know that, you know, the money is here. You know, again, or the lover is here, or the family that you want is here. It's as if you have to visualize it and see that it's already there for you, right? And that's why I say be careful with your thoughts, because if we always think with lack, we tend to fall short. It tends to be a lot more faulty. So manifest. Yeah, laziness, miser, and playfulness. I told you, some of you are alone right now, are living alone. And could be dreaming of someone. I feel as though, yeah, some of you might be traveling. Some of you might be on vacation as you watch this video. You know, I'm seeing Florida. Some of you are in Florida, so shout out to you if you're in Florida. Playfulness. Don't take life too seriously. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. If you're working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or making side hustles and stuff, enjoy it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, yeah, you got to pay the bills. You got to pay your power bills. You got to pay your rent. You got to do all of that. Your car note. But don't forget to pay yourself back. You know? When I talk about, you know, your chakras, it's like I always, like, before I go to sleep, like, I always try and just close my eyes and meditate and just be grateful for, you know, the hands that I have, the alignment of my body that I have, the fact that I have the energy to make these videos and to work and to have, you know, a life, and to be able to put, you know, food on the table, and to feed my cats, and to have like a very sweet life, you know, alone. So just be grateful for everything that you have. I feel like gratitude is the best attitude. I am feeling some regret from some of you, or some longing of like could have, would have, should have. Especially if you're older, if you're a lot older. So I'm 35, so anyone like in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and you feel like it's too late for me to do this in my life. It's too late for me to ever get a hold of this degree, or it's too late for me to get this kind of job. I just want to let you know that my biggest advice to you is, if you couldn't make it happen in your 20s, then you can always make it happen in your 30s. If you couldn't make it happen in your 30s, then you can always make it happen in your 40s. If you couldn't make it happen in your 40s, you can always make it happen in your 50s, and so on and so on and so on. Especially the majority of my viewers are women. Especially if you feel like maybe and this is for the ones who are older than me. If you felt like maybe you got married and involved early in life and you missed out on opportunities of maybe starting your own business or starting your own careers or going back to school because you gave everything to be a good mother and a good wife. Well, these things happen, and I can always say, oh, you guys were just living in a totally different time and, you guys don't get it. But I do believe that we always get second chances. Like every day is another chance. Every single day, every waking moment we get is another second chance. So I want you guys to understand that it's okay to not have it all together right now, but you have to make that decision and you have to write those goals down and really manifest and see if this is right for you. I see some of you, especially if you're older, you might want to start your own crafty kind of Etsy shop type of thing. Not necessarily Etsy, but like maybe you might want to sell your some of you are knitting. Like I see some of you are working with Audrey just scared the hell out of me. Some of you are knitting, and I do feel like it could be like you want to sell your little things that you make, crafty things that you make online, or some of you want to start a candle business, or it could be anything really. It could be really not, it could be anything. But I do feel as though you're longing to be able to just sit at home and do more work that way instead of maybe driving around and doing DoorDash or something like that, and it's taking a toll on your body. Yeah, a lot of people are manifesting money right now. And it feels like, for some of you, it's like money and abundance is stifled. Like it doesn't feel like it feels like a funnel, like it just like a lot of money, but it's only like a little bit coming out, and it's like, it's portioned out, this, and it feels like, you have to make adjustments every time, and I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I mean, I almost, when I stepped out 4 years ago, when I stepped out and decided to start my own business, I know how I was going to start it. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to get my LLC. I didn't know how I was going to get my business license. I didn't know anything. And yet I still did it. And, I'm not a millionaire, but looking at things throughout the years, like I did pretty well for myself, especially for someone who got no help from mom and dad, no help from family. I think I did have family that helped me like one time, and it wasn't like a lot. And then, I didn't have any kind of investor. When you start your business, you are your own investor. You really have to this is what I'm saying. Like, it's not just in relationships, but when I say you have to love yourself, you have to love yourself and be able, because if you don't love yourself and give yourself back that energy, you're not going to be able to do the things that you truly want to do. It's not just about money, it's about your time, and it's about your energy. So you have to give back to yourself. Some of you are thinking about changing your careers. Some of you who are younger than me, maybe you guys are in school or in college or something, and you want to change your careers, but you feel like it's too late to change your major. Well, most people don't have jobs in their majors anyway, so what are you so worried about? What are you so worried about? Alright, what else is going on for my collective? I'm enjoying this reading, actually. Visualize it. Visualize what you want. If it's money, visualize your bank account. Visualize how much money that you want. Really believe it. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm never gonna get. No, you're going to manifest it. You just let it, think about it, visualize it, and then let it go. And then breathe it out. Another thing, if you are struggling with a lot of negative thought patterns, another thing that I do is before going to bed, I will think of all the negative scenarios in my head. And I just inhale it. And I just breathe it out and see all those negative thoughts leave my body. Leave right in the exhale. Exhale it. Right? So that is another way of, and sage. Possibilities. Compromise. In everything, there will always be compromise. In relationships, in marriages, in work, in everything. But sometimes people ask too much, so just know where your limits are. Ordinariness. Again, we are the world. Receptivity and turning in. And rebel again. It really, I know these videos can be like kind of long and drawn out, but I want you to know that when it comes to reading tarot, like, I try not to half-ass it, especially not to you guys, not to my viewers. I try to keep my content as honest and as real as I can. That's why I don't talk Disney or fantasy, because anyone can say anything, and I don't want to be that person, like friendliness and slowing down. Yeah, I really don't want to half-ass it. Like, when I talk to you guys, I talk to you as if, like, when I read the cards, I talk to you guys as if I'm talking to your face, like, in person. Some of you still kind of care. Oh, and I know this is tough to hear, but some of you kind of care too much what people think of you. And again, with the projections. And when you start doing something that's right for you, when you start doing things that you know is for you, and it's more about you than it is about them, you start to do things and excel at things, and do things with a lot of heart and a lot of passion and a lot of love. And we're all different, and we all manage things differently. And it's as if you are just trying to, you might just for the rest of the year turn in and really focus on what you truly want to see happen in your life in the future down the road. Some of you are curious about getting back with a person, and I've been getting this for like the past 2 months. One card. exhaustion, ripeness, and playfulness. I think you should get back with this person when you feel like your time is right. And when you feel, and I don't want to say your time is right as like this generic kind of thing. It's almost like the time will never always be right. But I feel as though there will come a moment where you'll be like, like I'm just gonna text her, or I'm gonna just text him. And I feel like that's kind of like your guide. Some of you are going to be led to someone, and it's almost as if you're going to show them how to have more fun in their lives. Like you're gonna show them like not to take life too seriously. Like we all go through challenges, we all go through a lot of crap, really, in all seriousness. We all go through it. If life was easy, we wouldn't be doing tarot readings, we wouldn't be doing, any of this shit. Like we would really be just happy all the freaking time, 24/7. But that's not the way we are, Consciousness. Yeah, consciousness. For some of you, this love that you're thinking about is actually guided. For some of you, it is actually, some of you it might be guided. Some of you it might actually be a love, a true love, a soulmate connection in this life. So some of you might meet this person while this person might be with someone else or seeing someone else, and you're just like, well, she's never gonna get with me, or he's never gonna get with me. And it's gonna be like, well, the timing is going to happen the way it should, A lot of you watching my channel are leaders. Like you have very much of a leadership personality, very independent personality. But it's as if like you've been told what to do so much in your life that you don't even know who you and I've been there. You don't even know anymore like what you should do. So like just basic small things, you're just like, what do I do about this? And what do I do about that? And it's like, figure it out. Right? Figure it out. Alright, you guys. Give me one more card. And then I'll end this reading. It's 2 a.m. tarot. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This kind of just, I don't know what this was, but okay. Mind, maturity, integration, clinging to the past, and abundance. Some of you feel like the best years already happened, or the best year, like the good old days kind of thing. And I feel as though the best is always yet to come, I'm always like looking forward to the future. And I know saying this as a 35-year-old could be easy, but I always feel as though anything can happen, and possibilities can happen. For some of you who are older than me, or a lot older than me, just have more faith and more trust in the universe. I feel like for some of you who watch me that are a little bit older, I do feel as though if you're single, okay, this is what I'm getting. Someone here, I'm going to just say it like this. Someone here who's a lot older than me, who watches my channel. I don't know if you're like in your 50s or 60s, maybe 40s, 50s or 60s. I don't know. I don't freaking know. But let me know if this relates, because I feel like you may have lost your husband a few years back or a few years ago, and you don't know if you'll ever find love again. And the thing is, when I lost my father 2 years ago, so my mom had to deal with this very similar situation. And when you look for love, or when you are trying to find a companion in life, you're not looking for a companion to replace what you already had. It's not about replacing your husband or replacing your wife or even if you're going through a divorce, you're not trying to replace anyone. It's almost as if you're looking for the right person that you need for that time in your life. And sometimes it can get misunderstood as she took my place, or da 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 da, something like that. And it's not really like that. It's more of like, no, I wanted a companion in my life, and I had him for the time I had him, and he was the right one for me at that time. And now I'm in a different time of my life, and that takes maturity. That takes on the bottom, guidance, and it takes healing and existence. It takes maturity. It takes definitely a lot of healing. Some of you are dragging your feet because it feels like it'll never happen. But it'll never happen because you're dragging your feet. No one wants to get involved with anyone who's, one, always talking about their exes, or two, always like thinking like, if I'll ever be as good as her past relationship or past love. Like, never compare, because the people who you are meant to be with will always be there for you. And the person who may have passed on, well, that was his time or her time to go. And you have to chalk it up to just, this is where I am, this is the reality of it, and I'm open to meeting someone new, someone who's good to me, someone who's kind to me, someone who can treat me right. And it's just part of your healing process. We're always going to be going through a healing process. We're always going to find like something to complain about or grieve about. But at the end of the day, we're always given another chance. We're always given a new day, and it all depends on how we see it. Glass half full, but I'm a realist. On the bottom, we have creativity, control, and silence. Some of you need to let go of control. Some of you are dealing with someone with control issues. You can't control love. You can't control who you love, right? You just have to let things happen the way it should. And, we can't always be the ones to say, hey, this is how it's going to happen. Da, 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 da. It just will happen the way it should. Last card, and then I'm done. My cats are going to go to sleep. Trust. Told you. Trust the universe. Trust that everything is going to be complete. Trust that everything is going to be, that everything's going to happen for you. Focus on the positivity, and, you know, things can always be worse. You know, things can always be harder if you make it that way. You know, I do feel like courage on the bottom. Courage and trust. It takes courage to take that leap of faith. So trust in it, you guys. Trust the universe. Whatever you're manifesting, a new career, a new job, you know, the love of your life, a couple of cats, a new apartment, I don't know, whatever you're trying to do, visualize it, write it down. And for those of you who want to start a business, you know, write down your goals, write down your milestones, write down what you want to see happen, and make it happen, you know. So I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I hope you enjoyed this. This was kind of fun. Yeah, some of you guys are really going to take a good hard look on your life and the trajectory of where you want your life to go. Alright, so peace out, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. And let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do a live reading on Saturday. Okay? Bye, guys.